Yeah, hopefully people will get here when they get here, eventually. And I don't think you need much of a recap. I'll do one anyway. Um, Daehoon was going to lock the doors, but then Sora stopped him. Uh, Gor's talked to Fleur, and then Sorath and Belith. Then she and Belith went to go find Fleur's bullies. No, not Fleur's. Harmony's bullies. Um, Adrianus Vanderveen arrived, along with uh, a Grand Inquisitor who had a nice chat with Daehoon against Miss Olivia's wishes. Couple deities arrived, and you just had to go all I told you so. Completely unnecessary, by the way. And Inanna more or less invited Inari and Aran to her book club.
Again.
Again. And so that brings us to tonight's session, which may or may not be a solo session, depending on if anyone gets here. Anyway, so Miss Olivia, you have been or ever since the start of your transformation, there's almost been a thought or feeling in the back of your mind, and it's mostly been subconscious, though today in particular it's been kind of at the forefront. This thought or feeling being that well, today when you arrived back at the Bear Brawler today with Vierna and Dagmar, you got the feeling that someone or something is here to take something of yours. And the feeling got even worse when Adrianus Vanderveen's entourage arrived. And so while you are listening to your patron invite Fleur's patron and deity to the book club, the feeling that something is here to steal something from you gets all the more, or the paranoia of that feeling just gets worse as a new arrival enters the Bear Brawler. This new arrival is it familiar? It looks familiar to you. And in fact, you would probably say that, or no, you remember this being the really big, really handsome guy that Fleur was with back in when you were back in that one city. in the Calbian Empire. Um, in other news, Vierna and Teresia have split up. Teresia, holding Fleur's younger brother, has gone over to talk with Harmony. Um, Arson still looks out of it. What do you do?
So a Calbian just walked in. Fun. Liv's eyes widen and she is going to immediately jump over the bar and go "Ooh," and put her hands on Libertas's like sort of elbows because of how short she is, and look up at him and go, "Oh fuck the fuzz! Everyone hit the deck!"
I beg your pardon.
You know what we did in that country. She pulls out the Emperor's Blumpy card. I have his Blumpy card to prove it. And also his social security number. Why is it 2? Who's number 1? It's just 2. Libertas.
Well, are you referring to the man that just entered?
Yes.
Because I'm pretty sure he's not police. I mean, yes, he is in very good, excellent armor, but I don't think he's the cops.
Oh shit. It's the fucking FBI. To watch Libertas would hear loud shattering noises as Sorath has now hit the deck.
Look, he's just going over to talk with Fleur. I don't. And, perhaps I shouldn't say more, otherwise you might get jealous.
Oh dear God. Liv will turn around and look over at Fleur, remember, and yell out, "Remember, you don't have to say anything without a lawyer present!"
Liv, what are you talking about?
Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. Should you not be able to afford one, the court will provide one for you.
Miss Livia, I think you're over exaggerating.
Fortunately, in your situation, you have a free attorney.
Oh, what, you?
Actually, currently Kevin from accounting, but yes, me.
Who escaped? Wait, is that the person that you introduced Theon to?
Yeah. Yeah.
What is he an accountant for?
Don't worry about it. It's his off day.
I see.
I think the last time he got one of those, the Black Death was still raging.
Black Death.
Oh, right, didn't happen on this world. Liv will use minor illusion to make an illusory, like, tripod stand and, like, pull down poster with PVC pipe, and it's just, like, a map of Europe from the 1300s. So, you see, these traders in a city called Venice, lovely place, you would like it. Whole lot of people like you, Ashley. We're trading Far East. There was this whole other war going on, but that's not important. Um, You got these rats, these fleas. She will use minor illusion again to make it look like she's pulling down another sheet, and it's just a diagram of a common black rat, a common flea, and then like the actual plague bacteria. Uh, so the rat was carrying the fleas, which were carrying the plague. Then she snaps her fingers again. The slide changes. The flea would hop on a person after coming aboard the rats on the ships and bite. So you would get, and she snaps her fingers to show like a person covered in buboes dying. Plague. Uh, then she snaps her fingers again, and it's the plague map of Europe. And then, all in all, about a third to a half of everyone in this continent died. She then taps on Poland, except for them. Don't know how they escaped it. That one was weird. Uh,
Okay. I think you've made your point.
Actually, if you need more like in depth, I'd ask Brand. He probably knows more.
Speaking of which, I should probably get his token because you would essentially force his hand.
Um. Anyways, yeah. So, oh wait, you made it through. You made it through my Black Death presentation. So congratulations. Uh, she rummages through her bag of holding and pulls out a small plushie of a rat and hands it to Libertas before turning back around to Fleur. I hope you're not saying anything as she's running over, but not actually because Arthur never actually switched the map.
That would explain it. That would explain a lot. I was wondering why you weren't moving your token.
Um. So yeah, she Fleur. You didn't say anything without a lawyer present, did you?
Uh,
She turns and looks at it. Oh no. You didn't mimic anything without a lawyer present, did you?
he shakes his head.
Okay, good.
I take it you are a lawyer. I say the very big, very handsome man.
Lawyer, party planner, uh, general public nuisance.
Liv, the closer you get to this guy, the more feeling that paranoia gets.
Yep, definitely the fuzz.
Uh, welcome, Alex. Uh, it's, it's what's so we just got started a little bit. I am perfectly happy just DMing for one or two people if it comes down to it. Uh, Also, for both of your benefits, uh, the blue dot on the tokens, at least for the moment, will represent whoever is holding Fleur's younger brother. So,
All right.
so, um, yeah. So, and actually, since you're both here, um, you and Belth would converge, though not at the bearable, but on your way back in your, or at least Bella's haste. When you catch sight of someone that matches the description of the witch. Kind of looks around and heads down an alley.
Cool. Bellis is Assassin's Creeding this shit, so don't know about you, Gorza, but you're confined to street level. Cat powers activate!
Not Tabaxi powers activate.
Mm-hmm.
Or Leonin.
I'm really sorry. I don't remember who the witch is.
Harmony Bully.
Oh, right. Shit. Yeah, we should probably talk to her.
Oh. Damn, you're
Right?
gonna talk? Yo, does Bellis have a clear line of sight?
No. Not from your angle.
More or less looking down?
Oh, from the top of the alley, then yes, you would have a clear line of sight of her.
Cool. Great, that's a person I can see within range then. You see, you have to see a lot of people if you want to, homicide them to death with spells. What do you have besides just the glaive? Because I don't want to yeet that first.
Eat it. Get rid of your only melee weapon.
No, she has other melee weapons. But there's no reason to yeet her best melee weapon. That being said, I think it's smarter to start with this while she's surprised and caught off guard. Yeah. Go, 2 damage. It's enough to get her attention.
The magic missile appears to phase right through her.
Well, shit.
Oh damn, I shouldn't do that.
No, it shouldn't.
Can I try hitting her with my flail?
You can.
I mean, that'd be pretty rude, but she's also pretty rude herself.
So, you swing your flail, and you know this should have hit. But again, the flail just seems to phase right through her.
The fuck? I think that's a ghost, not a witch.
Hold up, let me check. Ghost hunting weapon. Shit, I left my ghost hunting glaive at home.
I mean, yeah, I don't have anything of use either.
At that point, she looks around, turns her head, appears to see you, and says, "Tick tock, this distraction is going for a walk."
Well,
This distraction is going for a walk?
Bella's already off. Like, cats do.
Yeah, she just said, "Tick tock, distractions, taking a walk."
Like Bella's like Bella's made the joke, but she was really thinking like, it shouldn't do that. It shouldn't do that. This is an illusion.
Someone is smart.
Yeah, she's an Eldritch Knight.
The apparition will say to you, Gorsa, "You're brighter than you look, but not bright enough."
Oh, okay. Well, you could have just said I'm stupid.
No,
Also, what are you? I'm confused.
I am an illusion. And she disappear. Like, she'll vanish right before your eyes.
Liv, what's going on?
Liv's not there.
And you're... So, one of the people that was accompanying was, Bella just started going off in the direction of the inn.
Okay. I will go that direction also as well.
Back at the tavern, or back at the Barrel Brawler, Harmony comes over. Pasmir, may I talk with you a moment? Talking to you, Liv.
What? Do you need legal counsel too?
No. Just a word with you.
Not, well, Nice Mom still needs legal counsel.
Legal counsel from what? I am not law enforcement.
That's what you want us to believe.
I am a knight, so I have no guardly responsibilities.
That's what you want us to believe.
Liv, he and I've went on a little date Velviva up in Calvia.
Oh, damn. Your fiance know about this?
Yes, he knows.
Hold up. I have to call on something. Ha, you beta cuck loser! Okay, I'm good now. Alright, fine. Don't say anything incriminating. She's saying that to both Fleur and Ono, but mostly Ono. Before slipping off and going over to Harmony.
Welcome, soul.
Great. Your kidney, hand him over.
I survived.
Actually, so Harmony now holding Fleur's brother. Well, this is certainly an interesting day for me because I technically don't exist yet, and I am holding my uncle.
Yeah, welcome to the party, sweetheart. What's up?
I think I may have just saw someone from my own time. Not one of the bullies. Yeah, and I kind of want to confirm this, but I don't want to walk out with my uncle. You understand? And
you want to hand a child to me?
Your future brother-in-law.
Okay. Harmony, sweetheart. How often do you think Fleur left us alone in the same room together?
I don't remember. I was too young to remember those times.
Okay, give me your best educated guess.
As often as a mother would leave their children with a father?
That sounds incredibly irresponsible of Fleur. Look, okay.
Look.
Point I'm trying to make here, Harmony, right? Do you
Yeah.
really think I'm a good influence for small children? Especially as I am now.
Maybe not now, but I don't know how Okasan would take it. Me handing her brother and telling her that it's her brother.
Yeah, no. Let's leave Fleur out of this. Hold up. Liv will slide over and tap Tianshu on the shoulder.
Yes.
I will pay you with this rolled up piece of ham with peanut butter lathered over it to take care of my brother-in-law. Deal?
Oh, deal, but I didn't know you were married.
Well, my future daughter is giving me my present in her time, brother. It's complicated and wibbly wobbly shit. I think I explained it to Turku one night. Maybe he can explain it to you. Actually, speaking of which, Turku, Silvar, can you make sure that the fox lady doesn't eat the child?
Well, now I'm just offended.
Okay, wait, hold up. Turku, can you make sure the fox lady doesn't eat the child? Silvar, can you make sure Turku doesn't eat the fox lady?
I think the fox lady would kill Turku if she really wanted. But yeah,
Okay,
hand the
can
child
I
over to me, Harmony.
thank you. I'm glad I can trust the child with Three Stooges.
It's
This seems like one of those like logic puzzles where it's like, okay, you're on like one side of the river and you have like a wolf and like, I don't know, a squirrel or something, and you all have to get to the other side of the river without everyone killing each other. Like everyone is like, okay, fox lady, you take care of the baby, and then Turco, you make sure the fox lady doesn't eat the baby, and then Silver, you make sure that Turku and the fox lady don't kill each other, and then we all get to the other side of the river.
Wait, hold up. Liv will pick up Himiko off of her shoulder, look Himiko dead in the eyes, and like whisper to Himiko, "Hey, Himiko, I still don't trust the Three Stooges. Can you stay here and watch?"
yes.
Thank you.
Though
To
I am
which she'll like.
yeah. Do keep in mind, though, I am expecting payment.
I would never have you do something for free. She says, putting Himiko down. You're not arson. She then looks over and realizes Arson's buzz is coming down. And just sort of slowly walks away. So, you want to go confront somebody from your past / future?
Well, less confront and more confirm is who I think it is.
Cool, you want backup?
You don't have to. Though, aren't you going to try to do something with Okasan's tea?
Yeah, but she's busy, and from what I understand, the last time that you, like, did anything regarding anyone from your future past, you got a black eye.
Allison, you want to meet someone from my past?
Sure.
Oh. Oh, well, shit. Now we're all getting a black eye.
Yeah, with my, I mean, like, with my, so far with my record.
Alright, so I don't actually have a token for this person, but I do have a character sheet made for them.
You know what? Arson, Harmony? No. Never mind. I will stay and make sure that, whatever definitely is going to turn into a fight doesn't spill inside, okay?
Okay.
Arson just gives, like, a thumbs up.
Hey, Arson. Do you want
Yeah.
to go find, like, 2 to 3, like, more raggedy teenagers to take outside with you?
What am I, just gotta, like, round them up?
I don't know. Yeah? You have a habit of doing that. She motions over to Chomper, who currently looks like a raggedy teenager.
It's just like, well, alright, everybody. Anyone who is, like, under, like, 20 years old, come with me.
Use your, I don't know. Wait, hold up.
My charm?
You got a company standard whistle,
Oh,
right? Yeah,
I
yeah.
think so.
Well, so it is a rape whistle, but if she pulls it out and like covers one of the holes. If you hold it like this while playing it, it sets out a frequency. It's so high pitched, only asshole teenagers can hear it.
Amazing. Just like what they have at the Walmart.
Yeah, I know. It's like a dog whistle. Speaking of which, if you hold it like this, you can attract Sturbon in dog form. She covers a second hole.
I'm great. It's great that Arson is learning so much.
Alright, you guys enjoy yourselves.
Alright, so, I think I just saw him over at the front door. And she and Chomper will go over to the front door. Audrey, you now see that the bunch of teenagers are now leaving.
Oh shit, that's why my hair is standing up on the back of my neck. Arson, you see a 3-foot-tall bird about to fall into this conspicuously familiar elf girl.
Audrey?
That is up until the 3-foot-tall bird recognizes you and will instead like happily hop off her perch, but doesn't quite get the right airtime and crashes into your face.
He just like takes the bird from his face and he's like, "Bird! I know this bird. This is friend bird."
This thing weighs like a couple kilograms. It's fucking heavy. You don't know how
It's like
Audrey
Ash
does
from
it.
Pokemon, okay? You know how like Ash can pick up any Pokemon despite the fact that most of the Pokemon should weigh like, I don't know, like the sun. It's like that.
Yeah, you're not quite sure how Audrey keeps this bird on her arm at all times.
Considering she works out at the library.
Yeah.
It's like, aren't you supposed to be weak? Wait.
The bird hoos happily before turning its head 180 degrees and hooing happily at Audrey, who, out of the corner of your eye, sees that she's feeding the bird one more vole as a treat.
Hey Audrey, we're gonna go learn about someone's past. I don't really know. You wanna come with? All the teenagers are going. There might be weed. There's totally gonna be weed.
With you, of course there's gonna be weed. To which she'll hold out her arm for Rhiannon to hop back up onto. Alright, fine, let's go check this out.
Right, so,
If I don't, you're gonna burn the city down.
I mean, probably.
let's see. Harmony, you have a passive of what? And it's your friend. Passive of 17. And yeah, Alright. Harmony steps out of the doorway and she gets tackled by a large dragonborn. Let me just this who is a full foot taller than her. With wait, no, this is the wrong dragonborn. There you are. Okay, a dragonborn that is half a foot taller than her, with red scales.
Yeah, Audrey jumps back slightly, rapier at the ready, looking over at ours like, we didn't make it outside the fucking door.
Like, listen, I know my track record is bad, but I didn't think it was going to be that bad.
Thought you were better with. I thought you were better than that, Natsuko. What? Tail talk? Is that you?
Should we be doing something? Is this
I
an
think it's-
assault? Or is this like friendship bonding?
I'm gonna go with the latter.
Okay, cool. To which she'll sheath her rapier and then immediately gut punch Arson.
Oh, right.
She then
Like,
looks at
no,
him.
not that kind of bonding. Stop it.
Audrey's just looks over confused at him. You fucking lesser-lived races.
Alright,
Racist.
the two of them will stand. So I'm not the only one who went back in time. Perhaps the rest of the bastard squad went back as well.
Oh, neat. Arson, when are you gonna bring up wibbly wobbly timey shit?
Honestly, Audrey, you should have just expected this, considering like the shit that the Order of the Swan gets into. Like, this is an average Tuesday for me.
No. I expected space. I thought we were playing Pokemon Pearl.
No, we're playing Pokemon Diamond, actually. Surprise!
I fucking hate this type of surprise.
Well,
So-
basically, long story short, these two are from the future that got sucked into the past because they fucked over a witch. Kind of, not really. They
No.
mostly just existed where a witch was.
No, we tried to fight a witch and then she sent us back in time.
Honestly, yeah, existing near a witch would. That will get you sent back in time.
It's just, yeah, so. And now they're both here.
Yeah,
So
no.
Harmony, you totally owe me like $20 because I told you that your friends also got sucked back in time. I called it. Yeah.
Huh. Neat.
So, Harmony, I take it this Fire Ganassi who smells like weed and is a bit of a hothead is your brother?
I have more questions now.
Arson also smells faintly of like cinnamon butterscotch because he totally took that pie and then made and like engineered the recipe to just have weed in it.
I have so many more questions, but instead, I'm just not going to ask them. I'm not. She will let Rhiannon perch on Arson's head.
Yeah,
If it
that's
wasn't,
safe.
If it wasn't for the fact that the hoodie and also he's on fire, Arston, you might be thinking that those talons are fucking knives. There's a reason she wears a leather gauntlet. She says, giving him finger guns and like sliding into the table next to Brian to grab her drink. You guys want to deal with that bullshit? Let me know when you're done.
So the two of them start speaking in Draconic. It's mostly just catching up. Yeah, I ran into my family before my moms were even married. No way, I just found myself in the middle of nowhere. I came across an army. That wasn't fun.
They tend not to be, says Arson, jumping into this conversation.
The bird adds a bit of headway as it drags on the hide, not quite expecting this.
So, Harmony, are you gonna introduce me to whoever this is?
Yes, Chomper, Arson, and Rhiannon, right?
Whew.
I'm going to take that as a yes. This is my friend, Tilkoth Torin. We just call him Tiltalk. And we are friends in the monastery, and we are assigned to the same group. It just so happened to be 3/4 made of bastards. So all of us got bullied, and we're known as the Bastard Squad where we come from.
Fun.
Yes. You also got the most fun jobs of forensics.
Forensics?
Yeah, like solving crimes. Our partners were adults, so the one I got assigned to was dumber than a rock.
Rhiannon's head twists about 90 degrees horizontally. Meanwhile, Audrey's back in, like, drinking, like, a whiskey in the rock, striking up a conversation with Brand. Not realizing that it's Brand yet.
No, because he's not in his costume. He is pretty nicely dressed. You wouldn't really recognize him for anyone in particular.
So, you fucking have to deal with this shit too.
I'm only here because Miss Livia said that she would haunt me every day for a year until the next birthday party.
I have been hearing a lot of weird and mixed signals coming about this Miss Livia person, and I am both curious and terrified.
You want to talk with her? She's
That's
over
the
there.
exact reaction everyone has about her.
Oh, thanks, Arson. Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna keep my distance for now. So, yeah. You're here because you got bullied into it. Neat.
You young one, you're short-lived individually. Free to think that.
I beg your pardon.
Short-lived.
You say that to an elf.
I say that because I've been alive for more than 2,000 years.
Well, no, that just sounds fucking boring, man.
Everything's
Audrey,
boring
can't
when
you
life
live
doesn't
for
have
2,000
meaning.
years?
What?
Like you're not that old, but like you can be that old, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I suppose if I became a druid.
Arson, as the conversation continues, both of them kind of are both of them would just be Harmony. No, both of them kind of like turn their heads in this direction.
Well, neat. You have a nihilistic view on life. Not even like absurdist or optimistic nihilist. No, you're just like full fucking Nietzsche.
Yes.
Well, that's fucking stupid, man.
The two of them cautiously walk forward, and
Well, it looks like those idiots that I should probably keep an eye on are leaving. You either, you know, give yourself a meeting or kill yourself now, pussy. Until next time. She finishes her drink and will hop off and look over and lean over Arson's shoulder and goes, "So, what the fuck are those two doing?"
Probably gonna get assassinated or something.
Neat.
Also, one sec, he just like yells over his shoulder. Also, go to therapy. Anyway, we should probably make sure they don't get assassinated or something.
Well, you're close, but no cigar, unfortunately, despite how high you are. You're here as a really attractive woman steps out of the bushes.
He's
And-
not
I
high
don't know
enough.
exactly how hot she is before we die.
I
The doors
absolutely
close
must know.
behind you. Like, the doors close behind you.
Oh, neat. We're forced outside now.
Well, it's like a fucking, what, Legend of Zelda dungeon in here?
Yeah, I guess so.
Except there's plenty of space for you to run. Particularly the two of you of the, what did you call it? The Bastard Squad.
It's like we can be pussies if we want to.
Arson, when has the Order of the Swan not been pussies?
Hey, no, we're not pussies. We're dumbasses. Completely different.
I think we can be both.
Teletalk has pulled out a musket and is pointing it at the woman. Meanwhile, Harmony has got her fists up.
Wow, a gun. So fucking uncivilized.
I
It's
mean, wouldn't that be
effective.
pretty civilized?
No. This is, she will pull out her rapier. This is a more elegant weapon for a more civilized age.
Oh, I see.
There's a elf in the tavern that would agree with you. Actually, there are two elves in the tavern that would agree with that.
So,
Oh, come now, you two. Do you not remember what happened the last time? And that
Okay,
was
so-
when you had your two friends with you, and you think you can take me on alone?
okay, so, like, Arson? Arson, look at me, buddy.
Yeah?
How fucking hot is she? I can't really get a clear look with this blue-headed bitch in the way.
Okay.
She says, speaking about Chomper.
So Arson is gonna look at this very attractive woman, and he's just going to like hem and haw, and he's gonna be like, I'm gonna give her. I think she's like a solid 8.
Oh, nice. I didn't want to die for anything less than a 7.
Like a B plus.
Alright, well, follow up that whole spiel that adults have to give you about not burning down the fucking city. As your elder, I'm obliged to tell you this.
Yeah, that's fair.
As your equal, let's get fucking high.
So while the two of you are saying this, the woman has charged forward, has knocked Harmony to the ground, and has her healed foot on her neck. Meanwhile, she's gripping the Dragonborn by the neck and lifting him a foot off the ground.
Oh, neat.
Okay, Arson's gonna step forward. He's gonna be like, alright, enough games. Fucking stop that. Who the hell are you?
I think the more pressing question is, who are you, little boy?
Oh, funny. Haha. And he's just gonna say that as like a fucking fireballs in his hand. He's like, I'm about to be the bitch that kills you.
No, actually, seriously, I checked your social security number, Arson. There are no matches. Who the fuck are you?
Arson just has a flashback of the fact that he's low-key an illegal alien, and he's like, don't worry about it.
You need me to get you an actual social security card.
Why the fuck would I want that? You think I want the government to know who I am?
I think the government knows who you are anyways.
Well, yeah, but they don't have a number for me, so...
Actually, they do. It's your adventure ID number.
Well, then I have that.
Okay, yeah, but do you want social security or not?
No.
Really? It's a very good retirement thing.
It is not.
No, you see,
That's
unlike
a laugh.
No, you see, unlike the Calbians, we didn't bungle it. Following the 50s.
Look, I'm not gonna care about this right now. I'm focusing on the person trying to kill our friends. Well,
your friends.
Kind of sister, kind of friend.
Yeah,
we just met.
Yeah, I'm all very confused about this. But also, hi, hello. Okay, so we're gonna talk about getting you registered in the system later. She will walk forward. Rafe, you're not in a attack position or anything. Just who the fuck are you?
That depends on who is asking, because to the humans, I'm Ranage Hammervein. This would be so lot faster if my phone wasn't so laggy. And to the elves, I'm Zinless Woodmane.
Cool. What are you doing here? On what I suppose is my friend's future sister's throat?
Just having a little bit of fun. Some people don't have that much respect for their elders. I was quite hurt when your dumber than rock friend with the headband of intellect called me old and fat. Despite how true it was.
Oh. Neat. Audrey is going to just lean over to Arson and whisper directly into his ear. Hey, yo, Arson. Arson,
yeah.
Haste me.
So as you're whispering that, you hear the sound of a war horn. And a second later, masked individuals appear from out of the bushes, like kind of not surrounding you directly, but more like in a circle from like like a circle like this.
Arson, I swear to fucking God.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of the people coming out of the bushes is the Raven. Oh well, now this is incredibly awkward.
Yeah. No, this is definitely awkward. Arson, I swear to God, hurry up.
Okay. Arson is going to do a twin spell haste on Audrey and himself.
Thank you.
That's 3 sorcery points. How many sorcery points do you have again? I don't remember where I put it on this.
Same as your level.
Okay. Let's see. Level 9. Got it. Found it.
At least that's how I remember it.
Alright.
The individuals like behind you, like step past you. And the masks that they're wearing, one of which is a cat, another is an owl. Not too dissimilar from Audrey's owl, though it's actually more akin to a great horned owl. Actually, this is the only person that you can tell what race they are because not a lot of races have horns like tieflings do. Another has a raven, owl, cat. Another has a lizard mask, and the last has a fish mask.
Oh, by the gods. Did we end up in FurryCon?
D&D is FurryCon.
Actually,
God
Audrey.
damn it, Arson.
Actually, Audrey, considering the Raven is here, do you want to roll a history check?
Yeah, she's still saying the FurryCon comment. Also, yay for owl. Owl, owl, owl. 1 second. I can get to history.
So, seeing these people is a big surprise to you. Because just like the Raven, these people haven't been active in 70 years.
Oh, dear.
And they are known as animal. Wait, hold on. Where the heck did I put? Anima animalis, or soul of the animal.
Oh, fuck's sake. Arson, you took a wrong turn. We're in a geriatric FurryCon. I say that, but I think I'm older than all of them.
Like, well, I thought we should have taken that left, but Google Maps said the right was going to be faster.
Yeah, no, this is why you don't listen to Google Maps.
We all learned something today.
You know what? I think geriatric FurryCon can help us out, but she will turn back to the witch and go. So, I mean, I'm personally okay with slicing your fucking intestines out of your stomach. But do you genuinely think he can stand a chance against all of these people?
It's like, there's also people in the bar. Like, I get the doors, shut, probably with some magic bullshit, but, in the long term, this isn't gonna go well for you, right?
Yeah, Daehyun's head is pretty thick. You can use it as a battering ram.
Case in point, Turku says, brushing past Arson and stabbing her with his yakwala. She immediately casts shield, to which the Raven bursts through it with his dagger. There is a little bit of a skirmish where she drops the Dragonborn, but then also trips over Harmony. Allows Turku to stand over her with his yakwala to her neck. No, I think you all made your point. The rest of you I will see later. And she snap her fingers and disappear.
Wow.
Hey, is that a spell?
Not one you recognize.
But is it a spell?
Roll Arcana.
Arcana? Okay, 1 second. Yay for owl.
It's something, but you have no idea what it is.
Cool.
And at this moment, Belith, you come around the corner and you can see a kobold with a spear up to Harmony. Or a spear with an 18-inch blade at the head of it pointed towards Harmony.
Yeah, but this is clearly fucking Durkin, right? Whereas,
How angry is she?
Currently more like trying to catch her breath because she just ran a few city blocks.
And Gorsa, you wouldn't be too far behind. Turku turns his eye towards the two of you, humps, and then begins walking back inside.
Arson is gonna go up to Harmony and help her up. So, what the hell is that?
Audrey is still vibrating slightly. I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, that is what we colloquially would call a witch.
A witch? Wait, is it the witch? He's gonna look
Probably.
at Harmony.
Well, Jesus fucking Christ, Arson. Do you think any old witch is just gonna waltz into the city and immediately step on her?
Sure.
No! Arson, they don't usually waltz into cities just to step on people.
Life is crazy, Audrey. You don't know.
I know witches!
Why?
I'm a wizard!
Are they the same thing?
No!
Well, then...
No, but did you spend the better part of 50 years in the fucking woods?
It's like, I'm a sorcerer. We all deal with magic. It's a magical world.
Yeah, you get magic because your mother contracted magic syphilis and passed it on to you in the womb. I got magic because I study.
I tell you that Belos and Gorsa would walk up to this little thing.
Yeah.
Belos is waiting for Gorsa because Belos doesn't want to approach teenagers.
Gorza's gonna run up excitedly and ask, "Hey guys, did you see a really intimidating, disappearing lady anytime?"
Yeah, you just missed her.
God damn it. Did she disappear again?
Well, she's definitely not here anymore, so...
I would say we should follow the trail of blood, but the trail of blood is more like a pool that Harmony's currently standing in, and then mist.
To answer your question, Arson, that was her. She looked a lot younger and more fit than last I saw her, but that was her.
Okay, but here's my question. Like, if you got thrown into the past by that witch, that's fine. But why does past version of that witch hate you? Like, she shouldn't even fucking care who you are.
Well, I mean, depending... I mean, certain chronologists probably... Yeah, I'd have to guess that has to be a chroner... Something from the school of chronology. Powerful chronologists, right? They can see through time and shit. It's not like, you know...
So, that's hilarious. You're telling me that she saw through time, saw it in, like, 20 or whatever years in the future, that future her was gonna send a bunch of teens to the past, and then she decided to make it her life goal to just fuck with them? Like, is that what I'm getting?
I don't know if that's her past self or if that's my present, just using magic to make herself look younger.
Yeah, the alternative is dumbass got caught in her own spell.
That would be very funny.
Witches can disguise themselves to make themselves look more attractive. I mean...
With the blood of children.
Well, actually, you're not too far off.
They have all that blood. What are they gonna do with it?
That's probably how she did it, too.
Yeah. There were, like... Oh, God. I remember reading a story about this place called Ravenloft, where just these 3 hags baking kids and selling pies with kids in them to, like, adventurers? For some reason?
Just, like, did the adventurers know, or did they just trick a bunch of adventurers into eating baked kids?
I think it's the latter.
It's like, kids, you used to be the bake sale, but now you are the bake sale.
Yeah, but... I mean, yeah, hags and witches can disguise themselves quite easily. Just look at the Witch Queen Tasha, for instance. Which, can I just say, God, I am glad you did not piss off the Witch Queen Tasha.
Yeah, and
Tell me
as
pissed off
grateful
at
as I
mid-tier
am to elderly furrycon here, can we go inside?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Uh,
the door shouldn't be Legend of Zelda blocked anymore, should it?
No, I think the weird angry kobold dude dealt with it. Now let's go smoke a bunch of weed in front of Daehoon's face to piss him off.
So time passes, and just so you know, Soul, this is Fleur's birthday.
Yes, I did see the text.
Around noon or so, Miss Livy would probably notice that Dagmar is now visible.
Oh shit! Old lady jump scare. She says, audibly gasping and jumping back from Vienna. Not you, not you. You look very attractive for your age. Which doesn't actually mean shit, you're an elf.
Well, I would hope so.
Oh, wait, no, it's just Dagmar. Okay.
Wait,
cool.
What? That's what the time would have gone by.
Yeah, you want to stall her? I gonna just do something really quickly.
What do you mean, stall her?
You keep you know who when you know who apart just long enough.
Like what I've been doing?
Yeah, just this time without spells. She will whisper to Ron and go, "Get the popcorn ready." To what she's going to like walk over. Is the big quote unquote cop still there?
Yes, and Ono
Great.
Ono looks like a little uncomfortable.
Great. Liv is going to shove him out of the way. Out of the way, dickweed, and stand next to Fleur and go, "Hey, birthday girl. Hold up.
Hello.
1 second." She looks over at Ono like, "God's help me." Before pulling Fleur in for a kiss, so she can pour out like the entire contents of her flask into Fleur's tea while she's not looking.
Roll sleight of hand.
Thank God for being a charlatan. Thank God for being a charlatan with a distraction dance lion.
What the? Not like you needed it.
Yeah, but specifically for Arson Char is doing the distraction dance from Henry Stickmin.
Right. It's very effective.
Yeah.
I am not going to even pull up Fleur's character sheet because I know that beats are passive. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. She looks for once the paranoid feeling going at ease and then remembers, "Oh shit, police!" To what she swings around, finger like she's holding like her hands in a finger gun motion, like she's ready to shoot. Wait, no, just you, just you. Okay, well, great. Enjoy your tea.
So well, that beats Fleur's passive. You know who did see it?
I'm sure Ono saw it.
Yeah, because he's got a passive perception of 22.
Though, I mean, she did make a point of like looking over at Ono, like sort of showing that she is going to do this.
As a concerned look.
Liv will snap another look at Ono and go, just solemnly shaking her head. And put like a finger over her lips and then just go back to Ron.
As you're turning, he's like, he holds his hands like, why?
So, what's up? Ron, my friend?
Well, the sky is up. The sun is up. I'm sure one of the moons are up.
Did my lady talk you into joining our book club?
She did.
I would say sorry to hear that, but no, I'm not.
But do you want to get your ex in book club? Or
I mean,
or is it going to be fiance?
Hopefully the latter. Let's just play this like step by step. Because she will like point over to Dagmar for Iran. Hence why I said go get the popcorn.
It's already here.
Oh shit! Your butterflies work fast.
Well, what's the point of being an archfey if I'm not ready? Speaking of which, you may
Shit.
want to get to your adopted son some popcorn as well.
Does he deserve it? Has he been good this week?
Arson's
The
always a
little
good boy.
is he really?
You think I'm a good boy?
Aron, don't fucking lie to me. To which the little Fleur Angel on Liv's shoulder pops up, and she looks at it and then just like sighs and goes, "All right, fine." grabs a bowl of popcorn, and will walk over to Arson.
I'm a good boy, okay?
Hey, Arson, take this.
Uh,
I got bullied by my hallucinatory ex-girlfriend. To which she'll
wait.
walk off, not even acknowledging Audrey. Once again, keeping up the bit of those two just not talking to each other.
Well, seems like Liv is the one who is going through it.
Yeah, that means something big's going to happen. I don't know if we should get closer or not.
Audrey's already eating Arson's popcorn.
Chopper will pipe it. Looks like there's more popcorn over by the Archfey. If that stuff smells good. Though I don't know if it's exactly healthy for someone like me.
Audrey will just turn and look at Chomper and go, "Why the hell wouldn't it be healthy for you? I mean, it's mostly empty calories, sure, but..."
Because I'm a pseudo-dragon.
Yeah, and I'm a fucking unicorn.
Not, like, I'm actually a pseudo-dragon. I just turn into humanoid, 3 days a month.
Yeah, again, and I'm a unicorn. This is my allotted century. Arson, did you give her some of that Feywild shit?
Did I? I
Uh,
don't remember. I don't think so.
I don't do that stuff, Arson. You know I don't like it.
Yeah, so no. Listen.
So-
I may be a weed junkie, but I don't make anyone do what they don't want.
So she going into this completely fucking sober. Neat.
Well, if you want a big surprise, I've never touched alcohol before in my life, and then I won a drinking contest. I mean, and look, I've been saying, well, look how small you are. You're going to be the first one down. And that tiefling over there, I beat her.
Audrey just sort of looks over at Arson, more confused. Is this supposed to mean something? Arson? She waves. She's waving her hand in front of his eyes. Arson, I swear to God, if you started using...
He looks at the thing he was definitely smoking and just throws out the window. Nope. What's up?
Okay. I have no fucking clue what this girl is saying anymore. I was initially jealous of her, but like...
But jealous of
She's
me for what?
Wait, you were jealous?
But like... She's fucking weird, man.
Well, yeah, it's Liv.
That's Liv?
No.
Yeah.
No, that one over there is Liv. I'm Chomper.
Oh, wait, no. The one over there is Liv. This is Chomper. Chomper's just a dragon anime girl.
What's anime?
That's normal.
No. Shit. I expect her to look like a 10-year-old, but be secretly 700 years old.
Chomper, you're not secretly 700 years old, are you? You would tell me that, huh?
I don't know how old I am. don't really use years. Pseudo dragons don't really use humanoid years.
Huh.
So, yeah, neat. Well, this is some fucking good popcorn. I'm glad I'm stealing it from you, Arson.
It is pretty good.
Yeah. She'll look over at Trump and goes, "You know, Arson's a communist. You can just take it."
Well, again, I don't know if that's healthy for a pseudo dragon to eat.
Share the resources.
I'm
Share the
sure it's
popcorn.
I'm sure it's fine. You're not like a fucking cat with chocolate. Are you? Is she?
I mean, Libertas is called be cat-like.
I. You know what? Just try some. Okay? I'll pay for your fucking medical bills if we have to get you, like, a stomach pump.
We got tons of like healers here too, so
I'm the biggest healer in the room.
yeah, so you could just heal yourself.
If I'm not unconscious.
Yeah, exactly.
Simply don't die. Sounds like a skill issue.
It's just like, if you have allergies, simply don't be allergic anymore.
So, if your characters want to get more popcorn, there is more up by around. You just have to get closer to the splash zone.
Yeah, Audrey's comfortable. Rhiannon, meanwhile, almost crashes into Brand, by the way. Flies over to Iran's table, perches at a chair, and sort of like a bird with birdseed, is just pecking at it.
That includes your your character can go get popcorn too, Gorza. You're not restricted to just being.
You're no longer in timeout.
Yeah. Well, you were never in timeout to begin with.
I was I was ever in timeout.
You weren't ever in timeout.
Oh, what did I do?
I'm just bringing you up because you've been quiet for a long time, and I didn't want you to feel like you weren't being included.
Oh yeah, she's never had popcorn before. She wants to try it.
Garza, oh my god, get over here. Right now,
Audrey,
we're watching the train wreck that is Liv's life as we enjoy popcorn.
Audrey is looking over at Rhiannon eating popcorn and then looks over to Arson and goes, "You're cleaning up any of her pellets tonight."
What? Why?
I'm your elder. Don't question me.
You are okay, fine, but like in a spiritual sense, just absolutely not true.
Yeah, I'm still like spiritually 4 years older than you.
Meanwhile, other people, aka Liv, mostly though. Garza, you're just like grabbing a thing of popcorn or stealing from Arson.
The true way to eat popcorn.
Share with a communist.
It's like this. This is a lot of popcorn. You think we would have run out already?
Holy shit! I think it's a decanter of endless popcorn.
I wish we had some kind of competition or joust to watch while we were eating this delicious popcorn.
Yeah, I wonder why popcorn's being served now.
Like, well,
I'm sure.
I guess
I'm
it's
sure.
just free, fun, yummy popcorn with no entertainment to watch.
Yeah. Liv, I take you're keeping a close eye on Fleur.
Yeah, Liv's just sort of like sitting there watching. Partially because this is the first time she could take a a breather in this party. But also just because she knows shit's about to hit the fan.
Are you going to force an encounter between Fleur and her mom?
Not yet.
Well, so you're going to keep an eye out to make sure that Fleur's getting drunk.
Mostly.
Yeah.
She's not going to force the encounter until that tea glass is just empty.
All right. Roll an insight.
Insight. With help from the insightful lion.
It's not insightful.
He told somebody to air assassinate a bitch.
That's helpful, not insightful.
Well, he's 3 points more insightful than Liv is normally.
When she first takes a sip of it, gets a weird look on her face. Apart from that, you're just getting too relaxed, and then when you remind yourself what you're supposed to be doing, you got at least 2 people in the way, sometimes more. So you're not exactly sure if Fleur's drinking on a regular basis from that tea.
God, I hope so.
After 30 minutes, with how she doesn't drink, she's probably at least tipsy by now.
Oh. Liv will walk over to Atonement and go, hey. Then look over at Arson and go, just yell. So, she been drinking that, or get a weird look on her face, put it down, and not, touch it?
Right. My bag has been too Fleur. I haven't been keeping an eye.
Okay, better Arson.
You think I care?
I think you're going to care here in another 10-15 minutes. You're in the splash zone.
You feel a hand on your shoulder.
Liv will jump around 180 degrees. Hand once again, in the finger gun position. Fucking police! Dear God! Oh wait, no, it's just Yona. Hey.
He'll kind of reach around, pull your head close, and what'd you put in her tea?
Liv will pull out the flashy part out and sell in it. Whiskey?
Why?
Yeah, mostly whiskey.
Why?
Liv will point over to Dagmar. And then, sort of making
he starts shaking his head. Bad idea.
Well, you want me to sober her up?
No.
Arson, shut up, you're across the room.
Fair enough, continue.
Bad idea. Should not be here.
Yeah, well, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck all of you. It's too late.
Your funeral.
Alright, you know what? Has she been drinking the tea at least?
Hi.
Oh no. Okay, good. Is she drunk?
He scowls at you and tips his beak down. And then tips it up.
Okay. but not like blasted yet. No?
Head slowly shakes as he takes his seat.
Great. Liv will look around, run around the table, stop briefly to give the Three Stooges and Himiko another platter of ham rolled up with like peanut butter squeezed into it, and then go over to Fleur again, and sort of look over, eyes narrow at the police officer right there, and go, "Hey, Fleur,
Yes, Liv?
you doing okay? You're a little bit flushed."
I find though my tea's tasted strange ever since that kiss.
Okay. Well,
You didn't put anything in it, did you?
who do you think I am?
I think you're a charlatan.
Well, okay, sure, but do you think I would do something like that? Don't be absurd. Here,
What?
hold up. Let me make it better. To which, Liv will, pull Fleur in for another fucking kiss. Except this time, she's using prestidigitation to, fill her mouth with, sake. Explicitly the sake that, like, you spit out to ferment. So she can, like, sort of just force feed it to Fleur.
True love.
Okay. First of all, let me ask you: does Liv have proficiency in deception?
I damn well think she does. Let me check. I believe she got it from being a charlatan at yeah. Yeah, she
At
does.
E3.
Let me
Yeah.
guess, that's also a plus 11?
Yeah, it is. Alongside persuasion.
Well, Fleur wouldn't have made it. Anyway. So I guess she thinks you're telling the truth.
Right, hold up. Let me see how actually charming Fleur is to Fleur. 21!
Yeah, literally did your worst. You're simultaneously too relaxed while too stressed at the same time.
God, I'm glad I have aimbot. Yeah, as soon as Liv can make sure that, like, Liv will lean back up and, like, look at Fleur and go, I don't know. Great. Liv will grab Fleur by the hand, go, look over, push the cop out of the way again. Move, dickweed. Dragging Fleur along, goes over to Ron and goes, This is going to be awful. Dragging, and then we'll drag Fleur over to Dagmar. Okay. Well, so there's somebody else here who wanted to see you.
Fleur's face goes from being confused to not happy.
And, yeah. Great. Liv just will pat Fleur on the back and then go and sit down on the table with Vienna.
Seeing Liv bring Fleur over, Teresia quickly notices this and walks over and take a seat over at this table. Meanwhile, Andrea also sees this and moves to a different table. So the rest of you, and actually mostly for Soul, because this would be the first time describing this for you. This over at this table right here is sitting a dark-skinned elf lady with silver hair. So she is impeccably pale, probably just as pale as Fleur would be if she had any Drow ancestry, or took after any of her Drow ancestry. And when she notices that Fleur's come over, she'll stand up, and it's at this point you notice that this lady is pregnant, in third trimester. She'll walk around the table and give Fleur a hug, which Fleur does not return. Her arms remain at her side.
To this scene, Audrey starts choking on her popcorn, realizing what's going on. Oh, okay. Nope, got it.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, no, that one right there.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're not in the loop, Arson.
Yeah.
That's Dagmar Vanderveen.
Uh-huh.
The Dark Lady.
Yes.
Fleur's mom.
Uh-huh.
Royal Bish.
Yeah, I mean, kind of figured.
Not so much in the sense that I personally understand, because she just sort of, has understood to not bother with the Grimice region, because my family is just sort of fucking untouchable, but, Royal Bitch! She's probably blackmailing you for something and you don't even know it.
I mean, Audrey, when it comes to me, I'm always getting blackmailed and I don't even know it.
How? I don't actually know who you are. She looks over at Gorza. Probably also blackmailing you.
It's okay, Gorza.
Actually,
we all get blackmailed.
Actually, yeah, hold up. She'll wipe off her hand and on her jacket and hold it out to shake Gorza's hand. Audrey Montreal, pleasure to meet you.
She shakes her hand. I've heard so much about you.
From Arson or Daehoon?
From Daehoon.
Great. Let's just deal with one volcano at a time.
So, happy birthday, Fleur. Danke, Mutter. You've been busy. Oh, well, the life of a diplomat is a busy one. That's not what I mean, Mutter. And she'll gesture over to the baby pump. Ah, yes. I would have sent word to you of your upcoming sibling and one of your younger brother, but I was unsure as to where you would be, being a traveling merchant and all. Wait, I have a younger brother? Yeah. It's Drubin. And she'll point over towards Tang, who's still holding the kid. Sein Name ist Jurien. And that is quite an interesting lady that's holding him. I have no idea who she is.
Audrey will lean over. His name is Urian. Don't worry, Arson, I got you.
Thanks.
Another child for you to forget? Oh, Hana-chan, you have to give up this pretense that you were neglected as a child. You're a grown woman for Solstein's sake. Pretense? The only time the embassy staff could get you to stop working and pretend like you cared for me and my sisters was when the maids would publicly question if we were actually your daughters.
Oh yeah, that was the thing that happened.
Hana, you're blowing things out of proportion. When we were 6 years old, I found Ono-san hiding in the garden, lost and abandoned. And when I asked you if he could stay, all you said was, Nozomu mo no ho wa nani demo ho ayame, without even looking up from your work. Being a diplomat.
I don't speak that one, Arson, sorry.
Arson is like, can you guys all speak English so we understand what you're saying? We want to know exactly the dirty deeds.
Oh, do you actually want me to? Okay, wait, hold up. Audrey will clear her throat and go. Hey, can we get all of your
Arson's gonna like take her and just like throw her back.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Being a diplomat is not something I can do later, Fleur.
You really? Audrey will just look back over at Arson and go, you know, I do know most of this family drama if you want me to tell you it later.
Yeah, we'll go over it. We'll make sure to go over it before we put it into the fan wiki.
Alright, cool.
I thought Audrey wasn't aware of the situation.
Well, you know, when maids are publicly asking if the daughters are the diplomats, yeah.
But this is the embassy staff, which is not here. Not in this country.
I'm sure Audrey would have caught parts of it from her father. People gossip.
Oceans away?
Yeah. Look at Benjamin Franklin. Dipweed. Dab. Also, up in chat for Arson. He's got to go charge his vape pen.
You used me to learn that Aganai was a bastard son of the leader of the Hogawa clan. You manipulated me into spying on the clan for you. Then when I could no longer do that, you sent me away for a year. We sent you to apprentice under a friend of the family. You sent me away to live with someone whom neither you nor Dad knew, in a country where I didn't speak the language, and where women aren't allowed to have jobs or be an apprentice. The best thing I can say about that experience is I found a way that you won't confuse me with Ayama. But that still took me the better part of 2 years to convince you to let me keep my hair the way I wanted it. You said that experience helped you graduate from the Bayfront Merchants Academy in less than a year. A lot of good that does when everyone on this Scheiß Erdteil can't buy even basic needs without going into debt. I had to live off of Grandpa and people like the Madrell family until I started an adventuring party with people whom everyone says are Scheißlich Einfluss. Audrey, in your times with Fleur, you would, and also speaking the language, uh, she just swore
Yeah,
twice.
yeah.
Wait,
Audrey, like as low key, like seething, but even that makes her eyes like widen.
by the sounds of it, they are. How dare you speak to me in such vulgar language? How else am I supposed to talk to? Supposed to speak with die Frau, die dank, dass ich nicht fast vergewaltigt würde.
Arson's just gonna lean over to Audrey and be like, okay, I don't really know exactly what they're saying, but they seem to be saying it very angrily to each other.
Audrey's like actually like Arson. You would notice she's getting pretty upset at this concept, but she's also like trying to hold herself back from not getting thrown into the wall by Arson again.
Arson's like, Audrey, you doing alright? You seem annoyed?
Um,
Am I hogging too much popcorn? I can share the popcorn more.
To translate that for Audrey, how else am I supposed to talk with the woman who thinks that I was not almost raped?
Gasp.
Fleur, wir wissen beide, dass du das erfunden hast. We both know that you made that up.
Yeah, no, follow up to that, Arson. Audrey's sword arm is currently glowing.
Audrey? Is everything alright? I don't really understand what's going on. Like, Arson doesn't understand German, so he's just...
Yeah, but she's like already storming off. And just as soon as like Arson blinks, knowing how fast she is, her sword's out in between the two of them. Stop. You sit. She's pointing at Dagmar. Now,
she'll sit down.
You sit here and listen. She pulls Fleur around.
You can smell the alcohol on her breath.
Audrey still sits like a bit angry. But coughs a bit, not expecting that. Alright, I don't know what the fuck is going on between the two of you, but you need to sit down and listen here for a second, young woman. You understand how hard it is to have a mother who looks at you with anything besides fear that you might kill her one day? Do you?
Fleur can't hurt a fly.
Nothing out of you. Well, Fleur, do you understand? Do you understand what it's like to see your mother on the floor bleeding out because of something you did?
No, and no one believes that I could do that.
Okay then. Be grateful your mother's still here. In one piece. Now she treats you with some modicum of respect and not like an animal that might turn rabid at any moment. And for the love of the gods, woman, you complain that your parents sent you off to another country that you knew nothing of. Boo fucking who? Most noble women get jobs somewhere else. Unless you're the eldest, and even then you're lucky that you weren't just immediately tried to be married off to another noble family. Hell, you at least got an apprentice under someone in civilization. I lived in the woods. No offense, Sturbon. And you can't even make the time to tell your fucking daughters that they have a younger brother. You can't even make the time to tell them that you're pregnant.
Well, like you probably overheard, I did not know where Fleur was because, as far as I was aware, she was still a merchant, a traveling merchant. Meanwhile, my daughters came and visited me, and I informed them that they had a younger brother then and there.
Do you genuinely think Fleur has no friends to help relay this information to her?
I don't doubt that she has friends. I don't know any of them.
God, you know me, woman!
I know you're a Madrell because you have their face.
The point stands! It's not like our P.O. box is on a fucking asteroid. What are you planning on doing with these two children? Huh? I don't even know that woman over there. But clearly you're doing a bang-up job of taking care of that child as you did to your daughters. Actually, wait, hold up. Arson, who is that weird lady in the corner?
Which one?
She'll point over Tenshu.
Oh, that's Tenshu.
Her name's Tong.
Ton. Okay, what's her shtick?
Well, okay, it's kind of complicated. She low-key kidnapped me.
That's
You're
a
blowing
different can
things
of...
way out of proportion, and well, you have
That's-
a lovely son here, milady. Though I would place the blame more on the tiefling over there, as well, the tiefling over there and the not tabaxi girl over by the door.
This feels like a gross overcomplication. Point being is that you don't even have time to take care of your child, who is actually shockingly well behaved. But point being, you do understand that, like, anything, you understand how hard it is for a young child to grow up, expecting a mother's love only to get nothing in return.
Yes.
And you thought it was good to do that to your own children?
I did not do it to my own children.
Clearly you did! These three wouldn't have resentment to you if you didn't.
Young woman, you don't know anything about my family, so stop pretending like you're in charge of the situation.
Silence, girl.
You're not a landed lady. Your parents might be, but you yourself are not.
I am still your elder.
Actually, Audrey, I am your elder because I'm not a half-elf. I am a full-blooded elf. I am over 100 years older than you by the looks of it.
Well, wait, is Dagmar actually a full elf?
She is.
I thought she was a half elf. Yikes.
Oh no.
Drow mother, high elf father.
Okay, Arson's
Oh.
gonna step in and he's gonna be like, okay, we may not.
Okay,
No.
fine then. I suppose the fucking I suppose the little spider fucker knows what she's doing then.
Arson's jumping in.
So Arson's gonna jump in and he's like, listen, we may not know like everything that is going on here in your family, but we do know Fleur, and we do know that if she says that you fucked her up, that she's not lying about it.
You drove like the sweetest girl in the world to fucking swear. Twice. Maybe you're the real shitbag here. To what she will just wordlessly swing around and walk off. If I can grab Audrey without panning the camera, to Arson, you notice what appear to be glowy blue tendrils seem to be coming off of her arm. And they also seem to be like wrapping up on her face.
The Arson's just gonna be like, you know, like he's still basically 16, not a half elf, not an elf, not a half elf, so very much straight up just a kid in this situation. So he's just gonna be awkwardly like, yeah, fuck you. He just like flips off Dagmar and like runs off towards Audrey.
Shit.
Let's see. Alright. Liv.
Mm-hmm.
You're close enough that you would hear this. And Fleur says quietly, あなたが私を惜しくなかった。持っていない。好きじゃない。綺麗だ。As she'll stand up, brushing past the Audrey and Arson up to the stairs. As she's passing you, she'll give you a side look with narrowed eyes and storms up the stairs.
Did Liv understand any of that? Fox Lady, yes, and all.
And actually, most of this is actually in my textbook. So, and I have a year's worth of Japanese under my belt. So, you'd understand that you didn't love me. Never have. I don't love you. I hate you.
Liv will just sort of slide out of her chair and go over, grab Arson by like the shoulder just before he gets to Audrey, who, mind you, is currently like fiddling with Rhiannon to try and calm herself back down. And she'll sort of like swing Arson around. Hey, Arson.
Yeah.
I know we've had our ups and downs and like all of that. Do we still have our blood pact to break the other out of prison?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I'm a ride or die.
Alright, great. She'll sort of hold her hand out to shake his hand, pull him in like a bro hug.
Arson is like confused, but just thinks it's an actual regular hug and just hugs her.
That okay. It's a bit much. Not actually used to being hugged. My mom didn't do it.
And he's like, oh, well, I thought that's... Never mind.
No, it's cool. Feels kind of warm, actually.
They're both just, like, awkwardly hugging each other, like, not knowing what to do.
Yeah, to which Liv will try and, like, squeeze out of it, and go, and just sort of looks over fucking Sorath, who is, she knows for sure, is a ride or die type bitch for her sisters.
Right, what was that?
She knows that Sorath is a ride or die type bitch for her sisters, so not even say anything, but just sort of nod. Sorath's eyes widen. Mind you, she's fucking blitzed, so she maybe caught half of this entire rant. To which Liv closes a book and will pull out her own book of shadows. Well, I've been weighing this up all day, seeing if this was a good idea or not, that sort of thing. And I have to say, yeah, no, I genuinely think so. So, Miss Vanderveen, I would say I'm sorry, but I don't think you really deserve apologies. To what she is going to cast. Does a 20 hit Dagmar?
Yes, and
Great. Does a 22 also hit Dagmar?
Yeah, that Eldritch Blast doesn't go off because it stopped, and you have a rapier to your neck. Chopper, heal her. Chopper will rush over and heal Dagmar. You have no right to do this.
Really quick, I think Arson. You know what? Yeah, Arson's gonna quickly step behind and just his hands are on fire and just pointing it at her head. And he's like, "Whoa, there! Everyone, just be cool."
Liv just snaps
like it's a fucking Wild West brawl scene.
Liv just snaps the Book of Shadows shut. We'll move the rapier ever so slightly away from her neck. Laugh a little bit, and then go, I've always wanted to do that to my own mother. To which she notices her own mother, and just sort of goes, you understand, right?
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Yeah, well, anyways. Arson, remember, right or die. To which she is going to go after Fleur.
Arson's gonna put out his hands and just go and sit at Audrey's table.
Yeah, guys, I will remind you, Dagmar is pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you did two things that absolutely did not deem you positive in the family eye.
Oh,
yeah.
She was definitely aiming for Dagmar's face. She at least had the wherewithal not to aim for the child, but she knew.
Well, let me tell you this. I don't remember her HP off the top of my head, but I know it's less than 9.
Yeah.
And for your information, Dagmar, even if she were not pregnant, has negative constitution.
Nice. Well.
Wait, okay, so instead of that, Arson's gonna watch. Is Dagmar fucking dead?
No, because that didn't outright kill her. And Chomper revived her.
Yeah, so Sorath is just going to side-eye her mom and aunt, then roll her eyes, sighs, and will stumble over to help make sure Dagmar doesn't fucking die.
Vierna will hold her hand up to. I don't think I can trust your family around mine, and she'll help her daughter. And putting herself in between them, right, between you and her.
Well, Sorath is just gonna stick around because she can heal and doesn't have like a personal vendetta like Liv does. But gets it, and will just sort of sit there, still drinking. She'll hold out another wine glass for Arson.
Arson will take it.
She is very drunk.
Arson is hoping to get drunk.
Yeah, if you look over at the bar that she just got up from, like, there is like a fucking Great Pyramid of Giza of wine glasses stacked up just from Sorath.
Yeah. If you look back over towards Harmony, she's like deadpan staring at the floor, not moving an inch.
Harmony, you doing alright?
Yeah. I think I understand why I never saw Grandma.
So,
Because
yeah.
neither Okasa nor Pesmir would allow us to see her.
Yeah, it seems like as though a few bridges got burned today.
Burned? I think they just got detonated with like.
Nuked, but you know.
Yeah, I think my sister went well past burning.
Is Dagmar well enough to talk, or is she really struggling?
Is she fucking dead?
She's not dead.
Okay.
She's not dead, I will say that. She is incredibly hurt, though. The Chomper's healing is very good.
So she probably isn't in the mood to hold a conversation.
I will say this, like, you do not need a high insight to see that no one over there is welcomed. Like, Vierna is making sure that everyone is staying away, especially the Felroods.
Well, I was gonna try to have a heart-to-heart with her, but that's not gonna happen tonight.
Yeah, Arson, I think my sister dislocated her jaw.
So, Liv,
Yes.
go up to the room where you and Fleur stay. The door is locked.
Alright, you're gonna make this the hard way. Liv will pull out the broom of flying and fly around and go through the window.
So, let me ask you, what direction do you go, like, through the main area, or do you just like hop out of a window off of that floor?
She's going to go through Damon's room, resist the urge to rummage through his shit and like move it like 3 inches to the left, and hop out of that window. She waves hi to the old man in the closet.
Fleur is like face down on the bed. It looks like she's crying.
Right. Liv will land and sit on the bed next to Fleur. Hey. So, You want to talk? Do you want to take a nap and sober up first, sweetheart?
Why did you bring her?
Well, okay. So first, and hear me out. Confession time. I just lasered your mom.
Very
Now that
long
I have,
silence. Not good.
okay, well, now that I have that off my chest, that makes me feel better. Um, I brought her because, well, you understand my past, yes. I've told you this before. My mother left when I was 10, if that. I haven't seen her for the better part of a decade and a half. Me and my sisters, maybe not to the same degree as her father, but we don't hold her in necessarily all that high of a degree. And when you always bring up your mother, you bring her up with this sort of air of content, right? This air that I know all too personally well. This air that you're going to do something drastic and you're not going to like it. And I'd hoped that maybe, possibly, with admittedly a little bit of help, uh, she's holding the. She's going to fiddle with the flask that she dumped the contents into in her hand. You, at the very least, wouldn't be brought to that level. Not to the same level as my sisters and I. Not to wanting to plant a dagger so deep into your mother's chest that, well, how familiar are you with like fountain art? No. I'm getting ahead of myself. My point being is that so she's squirting blood like 6 feet into the air. You understand?
Mm.
If not for you, not for me, for Harmony, because I damn well think at least one. I damn well think that she's fucking inevitable. Whatever happens between you and I.
I've been
Oh, and
wondering about that.
Arson too. Though I don't think Arson particularly cares. Arson's been shockingly well behaved today.
That's very funny considering Arson straight up threatened to kill a few people today. But you know what? Yeah.
Shockingly well behaved. Look, I don't really wish for you to go down the same path that I did.
What
Because
makes you
it's.
think that I would go down that way?
We are far too similar. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're different as, like, literally good and evil, but we are far too similar. As if some cosmic forces were conspiring to create us in the exact same manner on opposite sides of the globe.
Weird.
Even though that actually didn't happen.
And you. I don't think that. Perhaps I realize now that that was a mistake. Certainly. But I also didn't want you to be so alone or isolated within your own family.
She'll look up from the bed. I wasn't alone. I had my sisters.
Yeah, okay, fair. But you yourself mentioned, how often did you actually see either of them before? Well, I think, as the story goes, I bullied you into joining our adventuring party.
I saw Zim for the first time since Fever 18 when we met up here.
You're, what, 23?
Yeah? Today?
Yeah. 5 years apart is still 5 years. And yeah, you had Libertas, Tianshu, not Tianshu, Yanshan, Silvar, and Iran, and a whole bunch of people. But you do understand, right? There is something to be said about familial bond. Though I suppose even I'm becoming increasingly disillusioned with that. For just understand, this wasn't at a place of malice or ignorance. Gods know it couldn't be ignorance. Everyone had a fucking dog. By that I mean Aron literally turned into a dog. It was like poofy and like about yay big. You should have been there. Told me not to do this. And I did so anyways. Well, I apologize. That was wrong of me. At least understand where I was coming from.
Apology accepted.
Oh, yeah, and, well, you might need to... And, well, you might not want to be so hot-headed as I and wait until, like, your younger sibling comes to term. But, you get one free Eldritch Blast on her. Really sorry about that.
You
Actually,
didn't kill her, did you?
no, I think Chomper thought of that. That murder. Chomper doesn't murder. Chomper's a good girl. Much better than that shithole Arson.
Oh, come on.
I shouldn't be too mean to Arson. He's my ride or die bitch.
Yay.
Okay. Well, no, I'm sure, well, I'm damn certain I dislocated her jaw, broke her nose, gave her 2 black eyes. I mean, just fucked her face up. I don't think she's dead. I don't think anyone would see to that. Uh, I mean, shit, did you notice I managed to get Bran to show up?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for Chomper, we have Brand. That being said, like, I'm sorry, like, day's events aside, you have to give me, like, some props for managing to pull fucking Brand into this mess.
It wouldn't been hard lived. He's really into not being bothered.
Oh, that explains why he had his eyes went wide and he literally muttered out, "Oh gods, no," when I said I'd haunt him for a year. You know,
Visa was here as well, so he was disguised. And he asked me not to tell you, but I figured that I should tell you anyways. That way you don't haunt him for a year.
no, I'm glad to see that he got the invitation. Though you do understand we are going to have to hunt him.
Live, don't.
This isn't a me thing or a you think it's a Sturbon thing.
Can Fleur roll over a 21?
Can she?
She can. She got a natural 20. which for her is a 22.
Oh, hold up. Let me pull up Liv. She isn't even, like, bullshitting here. Like, the whole Druid Law thing did come from Sturvon. And with my line of persuasiveness. Wow.
She does not believe you.
Okay, for once in my life, I'm not lying to your face. But I also wasn't planning on stabbing him in the stomach like I said I was. You don't believe me about that either.
No.
She shakes her head, like, slightly.
Why would I take a fresh kill from Sturbon? Why would I take a fresh kill from Daehoon? More importantly, Vither also slighted Daehoon. Do you think I physically could stand between Daehoon and Vither if Daehoon found Vither?
No.
Okay. Well, hold up. She will, sort of pick Shara up, who lets out, like, a little kitten burp. And then we'll put him down on her back and, stroke her hair slightly and go, well, here, why don't you just stay up here for a bit and try and collect yourself, alright? Shara is here if you need him to play therapist. Pull up, she'll pull out, little kitten-sized, like, reading glasses and a bubble pipe. And he's suddenly, Catman Freud. He can do that.
Oh, nice.
And, I'm going to go make sure that I'm not a wanted woman downstairs. 'Cause I did just physically assault a noble lady.
You definitely are absolutely a wanted lady up downstairs. Like,
yeah.
obviously I'm not going to talk over you, Arthur, but I'm just imagining like a fucking SWAT team is downstairs and Arson is like, ah, shit, not again.
They're not that fast. But, well, you would all know if the guards were coming, because someone would leave. So far, no one is left. So you can probably imagine...
all of our friends are basically criminals, so...
You can probably imagine that there are going to be some guards here tomorrow. Because Liv just assaulted a noble woman?
But...
And for what?
'Cause Hearsus, mostly. But I'll come and get you when it's time to, like, cut cake and all that jazz.
And I think that is an excellent place to leave it off. That last part was actually pretty nice.
That's sweet.
Yeah. I went through a whole extra page, half a page for nothing. Like the pain of brushing off my rusty Latin.
Yeah, no, yeah, Audrey has her own thing that made it so she had to step in. That being said, yes,